moving on. So Julius Randle, he recently dropped a video on YouTube in regards to the reaction in regards to his reaction to the Minnesota Timberwolves and Knicks trade. Where is this? Where is it? Should have been one of the first videos. There we go. Yep, called Moving On. What are you? See the description. In this powerful episode of Julius Randle's official documentary series, we dive deep into the emotional journey of his trade to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Experience the raw, unfiltered feelings of leaving New York and embracing a fresh start in the Midwest. Join us as Julius reflects on his time in New York, sharing his true thoughts and emotions during his pivotal moment in his career. Witness his first press conference as the Timberwolf, where he opens up about the challenges and excitement of his new chapter. This episode wraps up with a pretty funny workout session mixed with a lot of emotions. This showcases his dedication to the game. Plus, get a glimpse of his close relationship with his trainer, who is making the move to Minnesota with him and his family. Cool. All right, let's get into it. Wait, real quick. Let me give some let me get my thoughts really quick before we start the video. I don't want to cut it off. I want you guys to watch it in full. So, as far as the Knicks, right? They had no choice but to trade Julius Randle leaving New York was inevitable. The Knicks and Timberwolves were two teams that were above the first apron. So Julius Randle's contract was eventually going to be an issue. So, and another thing too, I have to add this. A lot of people say Julius Randle has been inconsistent. You can make the argument, but I don't think 25, and I think he averaged 25 and 8, 24 and 8 this past season. That's pretty good. That's all-star numbers. So for the Knicks though, it was pretty evident that, Jalen Brunson was the guy. Now, Julius Randle, he established the culture for the Knicks. Excuse me, and Jalen Brunson ultimately inherited it, but now I think the Knicks branch doesn't see Julius Randle as someone who can be part of a Jalen Brunson centric team. There we go. Jalen Brunson's the guy. Moving forward, he's going to be the guy, and with this trade, that's pretty evident. They're going all in on Julius Randle, especially with bringing Karl-Anthony Towns. So, yeah.
The New York Knicks and Minnesota are finalizing a trade involving Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo, along with the first-round draft pick for Karl-Anthony Towns, first reported by The Athletic and confirmed by ESPN. A third team, the Charlotte Hornets, also is a part of a trade to absorb additional salary. Take a look at this tweet right here that Karl-Anthony.
First impression of Minnesota, when all I knew was like when we would come here and being downtown and it being cold, but like I've been here for 5 days and I learned so much, I'm so excited to be here. I can't lie, because just learning about the towns, the areas, being on the lake, just seeing the suburbs. It's beautiful out there. It's peaceful. The people are just laid back. It's chill. For me, it's my kind of speed. Like I said, I'm from Dallas, from Texas. I'm used to, space, a little bit of slower life. And then you hoop, so my impression so far has been amazing. Put a lot of work in the last 5 years being in New York, so it definitely come with a lot of emotions. Been a lot of ups and downs, accomplished a lot of great things. I think for me, the hardest goodbye is the relationships. It's always been the hardest thing. It's been saying goodbye to the people. So many great people I met in New York that would last for years beyond basketball. My son's school, like telling him and him having to say goodbye to his friends, that was for me as a human and just as a person, a father, that was probably the hardest thing, because he was really upset knowing that he had to leave his friends and say goodbye. And just that school, the community that he went to, it was unreal. Those relationships I'll miss for sure. Being at Buckley and just that community in general, It's absolutely unbelievable. So I think for me, the hardest thing is the relationships, saying goodbye to those.
John Krasinski from The Athletic. Julius, you were in New York for a long time, did a lot of great things there. Can you just kind of take us through the emotions of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the deal coming down? Were you surprised about it, and what do you think about coming here to Minnesota now?
It was a lot of emotion. You know, you spend a certain amount of time in a place, New York, you know, going there 5 years ago and, you know, having a goal in mind, you know, to accomplish a lot of great things. And, you know, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears put into, you know, that organization uniform. So initially, it's always going to be a shock. Afterwards, you know, I woke up the next morning and I was just really, really excited. It was a breath of fresh air. I'm excited to bring everything that I learned here over the past 5 years and, you know, help these guys out. You know, my only thing here is I just want to help. I want to help Ant. I want to help Rudy, Nas, all those guys. You know, I want to help win a championship. So that's the only thing that matters.
Julius, Andrew Dukowitz with Zone Coverage. You mentioned playing for Coach Finch before. Just how excited are you, or what are your feelings on coming back and playing with Finch?
I'm extremely excited. You know, when I left Finch in New Orleans, I wanted him in New York with me because he's just such a great coach. I've always thought he was a genius. And, you know, he's a great communicator, knows how to get the best out of his players. So I remember playing for him there, and I always felt like super prepared for the games, knowing what was going to happen, where I was going to get my shots from, what he needed from me. I just felt like he just opened up my game, and I became a really versatile player. I always say, like, playing there, and even still to this point, that was the easiest my game had ever felt, playing under Finch, you know, just because he's just really good. I think he's just that good of a coach. So I'm excited to get out there with him. You know, I know he's going to bring the best not only out of me, but, you know, out of everybody. And like I said, you know, I just want to be able to show that and help any way I can.
Niggas want to see you lose when you make see you lose.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not trying to get copyrighted, so let's skip this.
Make four you in your low and it turn me.
Be here, man, get to work. It's time to work now, so at the end of the day, like I said, I'm a hooper, man, so put me in a jersey, let's go. So I'm ready to rock.
All right, so I think he's in the I know I said I wasn't gonna cut it off, but I think he's in the looks like the Minnesota Timberwolves lobby, you know, after the press conference.
Ready to help the guys, be a part of the team. Just help any way I'm needed. Achieved a lot of great things in New York. You know, being an all-star, being an all-NBA, you know, helping lead the team to the playoffs, all those different type of things, establishing culture. So for me right now, I just want to be judged on how I help others. You know, I really want to be able to, you know, take the people around me, their game to the next level. I feel like I'm solidified and know who I am as a player. But I feel like the more I can help others, the more I can take Ant's game to the next level. I mean, this dude is unreal talent. You know, he has a chance to be one of the greatest ever. You know, so for me, I feel like in my position, who I am and what I've done in my career, it's my job to help him tap into that even more. At the end of the day, that's what it's about, you know, paying it forward and winning. I mean, that's the only thing that matters for me is winning.
There's not a lot of perfect things in the world in that. You're not a Prince fan, huh?
Man, my mom is.
Bro, listen to Prince. Listen to Prince today, bro. Oh,
I ain't saying he ain't a great. Everybody I talk to say they love it here. They say, but boy, it get cold to them.
Come December?
No, they say that shit get cold, bro.
They say you ain't go f with it come December. They say just enjoy this shit now. Get outside, bro. They're like, get outside now, bro. You ain't signed no contract.
What you mean? Yeah, my contract already signed. The season starts officially today.
It ain't official.
Yeah. Oh, now it ain't official.
You just said it ain't official. Nah, bro, we not hearing that. We still training, bro.
Now we still training. You see how you switch up?
No,
It does.
the season. This is preseason.
What's so regular season
It's different.
When we stopped Wednesday, he said it's deload. He said deload, and he said from here on we focusing on mobility, and I want you to sprint.
Okay, yes.
It was very light.
Yes.
100, because I was
Today's
doing,
not gonna be light.
because
That's
what
what
was that? High days high,
Yep.
low days low.
Even this.
So we switching it up, that's all.
Oh.
Hey, B, way to do your motherfucking job.
Every once in a while, I'll come through, man.
Just for leaving.
Hey, what we got today? What we got today? What we got today? Let's train.
Oh, with a feeling trying
Sorry guys, gotta skip because I'm not trying to get copyrighted.
with some rap, but I'm a for hard.
He said today, hey, we got
I think this is his wife, Julius Randle's wife.
it on camera, right? He said today is going to be a longer lift.
How much longer,
He got this last block.
I'm
Resets.
stressed, like you.
My bad, Ken. My bad.
See what I got to deal with when you on bullshit? You see what I got to deal with when you on bullshit? 10 minutes, baby. 10 minutes, baby. I'm sorry.
I swear it's him.
Sorry, baby.
I swear it's him.
See what I got to do? See?
I swear it's him.
See? Mobility. You see?
Yeah, man. Julius Randle, it was like I said, it was inevitable that he was going to go to Minnesota or any other team, right? But I'll say this: him going to Minnesota was needed, right? He gets a fresh start, and I think one of the highlights of that press conference was he said that it feels good to feel wanted, right? And we all saw that post. Who saw that post when Julius Randle? There was a post where he there was a post where he was mad at the Knicks franchise because they didn't have any of his jerseys in the in Madison Square Garden. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out, guys. Check this out. When it does this, stop. Julius Randle responds to Knicks not selling his jersey. New York Knicks star Julius Randle made some literal fashion statements on his Instagram story. Where is it? So basically, I mean, the writing was pretty much on the wall after this post. He posted on his story because he noticed that there were no jerseys with his name in Madison Square Garden. Here you see Jalen Brunson. I'm pretty sure this is Bridges. You got Josh Hart. They even had DiVincenzo's jersey. That's crazy. That says a lot. That means DiVincenzo was a throw-in in this trade. Like DiVincenzo probably wasn't even going to be involved in this trade, but he was a throw-in. But you see Anunoby's jersey here. So the writing was pretty much on the wall, man. But look, happy for Julius Randle. He definitely needs a new environment, and he gets to prove himself again. A lot of people are saying the Timberwolves are probably gonna let him go. Look, man, I think he will do his job, and I think he will play at a very, very decent level for this Timberwolves team. And it remains to be seen. So, yeah, man, shout out to Julius Randle, bro.